I'm not gonna lie, this has been moving along. This is cool. This is cool. I'm enjoying this.
Freezing in here.
Except that it's cold. Not enjoying that, I guess. Oh! A shoe!
Anybody down there?
Brian? Brian Goodwin? Can I go down there? No, it won't let me. Holy. Oh my god, no. Not my homie. Anything but that. Why is it always my favorites? Every single time. Huh?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
So you didn't find anything?
Yes,
No,
I found a shoe.
There's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Okay, how do I get back? Oh, what the?
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Oh.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Got his science homework.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
I would love that.
Sorry,
Get me
boss.
out of here, please. Backpack retrieval plan Mark IV.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
The Draculords. Freddy
They
Krueger.
almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Bunch of rocks stacked up, he made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
I like that the books have been increasing and like keeping with the tone of whatever's going on, you know? It's always like, oh, now it's a guy uncovering some fucking mystery.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so
What
he
the fuck?
honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
That's a terrible comic.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Interesting, but wrong.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it.
My name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Would you do me a favor and please return them to me? Brian Goodwin in the mail. My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska 69101. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. That's some good kid logic. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. P.S. The reward will be good.
He left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
I got you, dog.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
Huh, I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Dear Mr. Zackler. What? From Brian Goodwin. I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts? Because I don't think he knows. Can you not write in and tell him when school starts, actually? Or, like, tell him that it starts 2 months later?
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Oh, let's see his character creator for Wizards and Wyverns.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his
Let's see
pocket
his
protector?
build.
I found a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Do we think that this...
Classic Wizards and Wyverns.
Do we think that this character that Brian created could beat my Oblivion character? My Oblivion character was a dumb brute who was like 8 or 9 in strength. His weapons are long swords, short swords, battle axes, and a throwing dagger. Why would you have that on a ranger build? I don't think this kid knows what's up. I think I'd whoop his ass. Sorry, Brian. What was that other thing? Old pillow.
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
Ah,
That little shit.
whatever. Okay, let's keep going.
What do you think is in there?
In where?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
Oh, I forgot I was doing that.
No, I think I'm probably good. Bring on jail.
You'd probably just get probation. I'd be the one stuffed away in the Lusk Women's Prison for the next 10 years. Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did.
Okay.
They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Oh, facts. Okay, we're good.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
Okay, so the girls are safe, but there is a government plot. I guess. Okay, let's try the cave again. It worked so well for us last time. Okay, but now it's scary in the cave. Alright. Try it. Go ahead and try. I'm ready. Go ahead and try. Come on. Ah, I see. So now that I have this, it allows me to go in deeper. I see. That's smart. Kind of. Eh. Ah! Okay. We are getting scary deep in this cave. Go. Not this again. Go.
You're Brian Goodwin. Oh no. God. Poor kid.
We're not gonna radio this in?
You fell. Your stuff gave out. Oh, you poor fucking kid.
Holy shit. This is gonna trigger something as soon as I do this. I'm out of cave and report. So it's all about hiding the body? No, it can't be. Because we have all this other government shit going on. They wouldn't have all that lab equipment up just to cover up one body. No, that can't be. He was exploring down here. He probably knew too much. They probably broke his shit because he figured out all this shit. Because he's fucking smart as shit. He was probably investigating on some science shit. So what happened to Ned? Is Ned still out here? Is it Ned was the 6'2" figure? Or did they kidnap Ned and experiment on him and probe his butt? They did say he was Army, so they could kind of like contract him into some stuff maybe? You know? Like, ah, yes, it's for the government. We see you have a background in the Army, so come do some stuff. Or something. Get out of here. Quick. We gotta report this body as soon as possible. Get up. Ooh.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't fucking know.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. But whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. What do we do now, Dee? I mean, are you okay?
No, I'm not. He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Huh. Pack up belongings like my stuff? What's going on?
You see that plane?
No, I did not see the plane.
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Is this the Flapjack fire or the site fire or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't
don't
we
know.
talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, not
wouldn't
this
even know where to
fucking thing
begin.
again.
Well, fuck.
Where is it?
For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the
Holy
call and you
Christ.
can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens,
I'll remember you.
I mean, am I walking into a trap right now?
I hope not. I would much rather remember you from a bar somewhere and not a jail cell. Please find who made that tape.
If only Delilah had ever come to help. That would have been nice. Maybe Delilah's on the other end of this. Maybe I'm running to Delilah and she's gonna have a shotgun on my ass. She's gonna say, sorry, you've stumbled too far in, you've learned too much. Now I have to kill you. It's been great. But, you know, so long and thanks for all the fish. I think we might be headed that way.
What's your status?
I think I'm getting close.
Yeah, she's about to
Alright,
trap me.
well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
But it's gotta wrap up the narrative. I can't just like leave without everything answered, right? That'd be crazy. All will be revealed. Oh no! What? What the fuck?
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
I'm not putting on no fucking collar.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son. You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
What about this hatch? What's going on in here?
God.
What?
Nothing, just some of Brian's stuff. Brian was a nice-looking kid.
Yeah.
He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
Huh?
I bet.
So he didn't make the research station at all? I don't understand.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
Okay.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands. This boombox looks familiar.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
She's right. I should take a picture.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that. He had quite the view. He could see my lookout. Yours too.
Okay. That answers that, but I'm still not sure about the research station. I mean, I guess they were just doing regular benevolent stuff, or...
He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
She does not give a fuck anymore. She's checked out. So now we need to climb somewhere. Or hike somewhere. Hike north. Okay. Let's evac. But no, Delilah's still in on us. There's still got to be another shoe to drop, right? Because she was talking to somebody on the radio at the beginning of the game. And I forgot about that. I'm so glad I got my bearings in all this place just to remain completely lost. Surely this is north, right? And this is still west.
I know I should be relieved. Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Delilah, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? I'm sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
You didn't do anything wrong.
What? Or how do I...
Yes, I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there.
Yeah,
so
you
they can
do.
retrieve the body
We've already
or
decided
not.
that we're doing that. How the fuck do I get up there?
I do. I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
This way. Okay.
Dee?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey! No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Dee, what if they don't come back for me?
They'll come back. That's their job.
This is a fucking
Just
bad idea.
What if we missed something about, something, I don't know.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
You're tired. There's nothing big going on. They'll come back for you.
Just
Can I go this
wait.
way? If Delilah leaves, you fucking
Okay.
crazy lady, do
You
not
have to.
leave.
I have to.
Oh my god, I hate it. I don't even know. Oh my god, I'm so lost and confused. What a crazy ass. Oh my. I knew she was a fucking op. Can I squeeze through here? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I can't believe she fucking left me in this giant fire. I never even saw her face. I'm not even sure she was real. This might have been a Soma situation all along. God damn. They should have given me a freaking horse. I don't hear any more helicopters. They are not making the rounds. Let's do it. Let's take the cable car. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there?
Of course not.
Delilah?
She gave us no indication that she would be here. Firewatch. Can I go into her tower? It's been abandoned for 60 years. What you got? You got anything cool? Tequila. There's the drawing of me. Shorts, white, sad, scared of bears, and lights things on fire. Okay, yep, that's pretty good. Eat some apple. Eat some more apple. You never know.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me. I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Red? Colorado plates?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit.
Hey, that's a man's pickup you're talking about.
I think there might be a raccoon living in it.
Make sure he's comfy, I guess.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Ah, shit. So, taking stock, we found out an
She
old
has the
lookout
pork
killed his only
pond
son
sign.
and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe...
What does Santa Fe? Is that where she wants to go? I don't want her with me, and I don't think she'd make a good shrink.
Maybe move to Santa Fe. Open a jade emporium with your sister.
I'd be trading cute ski bums for yoga retreat hippies, but maybe that's not all bad.
Plus the margarita situation.
I mean, yeah.
So what about me?
Jeez. Well, you should probably put that typewriter to good use. Hey, if you ever decide to write about this, I'd really appreciate it if you gave me a sexy accent or something that, would play well in the movie version.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Maybe get a dog?
Hold on. Let me write all this down.
Whenever the season's about to wrap up, I usually find myself thinking, and when I get back, I'm gonna call him. Casual, and just see how he's doing. My ex, that is. I'll say something like, hey, I had a dream about you this summer and thought I'd call. Something that lets him know that I want him without letting him know I want him. Yeah, whatever you do, don't do that.
A helicopter.
there's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
You too. Good luck.
Why don't you keep that luck for yourself? Bye, Hank.
Call me Hank. Alright. I guess let's find out. Is that Roosevelt? Okay. Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay. I don't know if this all fully came together, to be honest, this whole game. I don't know, I feel like it set up some cool mysteries and then didn't quite pay them off. What the fuck kind of picture is that? Oh, these are all my pictures! I didn't even realize that's what was going on. I did not take that selfie though. Oh, and then these are the pictures that the kid took. He took a, oh wow. And him and his dad. And the little kid having a great time. Cheesing, thumbs up to everybody. Oh, look at that. CampoSanto.com. Well, Campo Santo, you made an intriguing little experience there. That was cool. And with that, we're going to close for the night. Thanks all for watching. We'll be back with other stuff in the near future. So, everybody have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Wait, what special features? Oh, you could just free roam? And an audio tour with a commentary by the team? That's cool. We're not going to do any of that, though. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, have a good night, everybody.